British authorities have identified the suicide bomber, and a fast-moving investigation is underway to find anyone who helped him or anyone planning future attacks. Devin Skillion is in the newsroom this afternoon tracking new developments in Britain. And Devin, what do we know about the bomber?
Well, Karen, police in Manchester have identified the bomber, 22-year-old Salman Abedi. The BBC reports Abedi's family is originally from Libya, but he himself was born in the UK. Abedi has at least 3 siblings. We don't know yet if police have been in contact with them, but we do know investigators have been making progress on a number of other fronts. They raided the home where Salman Abedi had been living, not far from the arena. They also used what they called a controlled explosion to gain access to another location as part of their investigation. And they arrested a 23-year-old man at yet another residence, though police have not yet determined, or at least told us, whether Abedi acted alone or if he was part of a group or network. Investigators remained at the scene outside the arena this morning as the city of Manchester comes to grips with what happened. The arena seats 18,000 for concerts, and the Ariana Grande performance had just ended when the blast occurred.
All of a sudden, we just heard the huge explosion, the first one. The floor just started to shake. It was just, I've never heard a sound like it in my life, and everybody around me just started screaming and crying, and we didn't know if it was a gunman.
All acts of terrorism are cowardly attacks on innocent people. But this attack stands out for its appalling, sickening cowardice.
At Buckingham Palace, Queen Elizabeth, Prince Philip, and other members of the British royal family observed a moment of silence to honor the victims of the Manchester bombing and their families as well. And the rest of the world is joining in the mourning of the victims in Manchester as well. In Rome, the lights at the Colosseum and the Trevi Fountain will be turned off at midnight, and the Eiffel Tower in Paris will also go dark at that hour. So a show of solidarity in Europe, which has now been so riven by terrorism in recent years. Karen, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Devin. And our coverage of the terror in Manchester continues. Tonight at 5, we'll have a report from Great Britain as that country deals with this chilling attack. Then at 6, the defenders talk to local law enforcement about protecting so-called soft targets like concert halls and sport arenas. And NBC's Lester Holt reports live from Manchester on Nightly News at 6:30, all right here on Local 4.